Another shooting in California, the second deadly shooting spree in that state in just a matter of days.
This time in Half Moon Bay, about 30 miles south of San Francisco. 7 people are dead and the suspected gunman is in custody. And this afternoon, we're learning more about the hero who disarmed the gunman police say killed 11 people in the first shooting. CBS News' Elijah Westbrook joins us now in studio here with more. Elijah.
Well, Chris and Mary, we are expecting to learn more information later on today about both cases, including the latest attack that killed 7 people in Half Moon Bay. In the meantime, we now have new details and video of the suspect in question. With guns drawn, police close in on 67-year-old Chun-Li Zhao. Seconds later, they pull him to the ground before arresting him. Zhao's being accused of shooting 8 people, killing 7 of them at 2 agricultural facilities in a coastal community just south of San Francisco.
It was in the afternoon when kids were out of school, and for children to witness this is unspeakable.
The shooter is believed to be an employee of the facilities. We're learning he's cooperating with police. The attack came as the state grieves the lives of 11 people who died following a Lunar New Year celebration in Monterey Park over the weekend. Police say 72-year-old Hu Can Tran conducted the attack. The victims ranged in age from their 50s to their 70s. Mei Mei Nam was killed in her car shortly after leaving the ballroom. Fonda Kwan is her niece.
What if we did Lunar New Year dinner and she might have not gone?
After the shooting, Tran went to a second dance hall. 26-year-old Brandon Say wrestled the gun away from him.
I had many thoughts where I would think, I'm gonna die, this is it, this is the end for me. But then, something happened, something came over me. I was able to come to the conclusion that I needed to do something. I needed to grab the gun.
Tran got away, but police say about 12 hours later, he died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound as officers closed in. Now, no motives yet, but we do hope to learn more information about both of these cases later on today as the investigations continue. We should mention police say the 2 incidents are unrelated. Chris and Mary?
Elijah, thank you.